So you have to solve it further. X less than 3. Okay. This is for the first equation. Second equation. So now x is less than 3 and greater than -1. There. Please raise your hand if you already completed this or you are doing now also. Please come if you have completed, raise your hand. Okay. Shant also raising hand now. So no problem for you. 17. Okay, let me go ahead. 17. 17 there, it is a long question. You have to solve one slowly. First you have to bring it on the left side, this 5. Then only you can solve. All of you open your RD Sharma also, okay? Parallel, separately. This also you have to bring on the left side and solve. You want me to solve or from this you can do at home? Please tell me that one. Because this is not a new question. My phone got switched off there. If you are sending any chat, I cannot read now. 2x plus 1 minus 35x plus 5. You want me to solve this? So that you try now at home. What is the problem in this? I think even I have done this also, no? Okay, you will do now. Okay. Okay, do at home. Do at home, okay? Any other doubt? Okay. So how many of you have done homework? When you raise your hand, you completed the homework? Can you do 21st question? Okay, 21st I will do. 21st also this is one type of problems which I explained earlier. This you have to bring on the left side. Okay, this is a mix now. 1 minute. So first let me write the question. Then we can start solving. 4 upon okay, 4 upon x plus 1 greater than equal to 3 less than equal to 6 upon x plus 1. It means that 4 upon x plus 1 is less than 3, right? One of the equation. And at the same time, 6 upon x plus 1 is greater than equal to 3 because greater than these two things are simultaneous. We have to solve them This becomes two equations and we have to solve the final conclusion for that. That means and will come in between. Okay, that means we have to solve the two equations separately and find the common intersection. Okay, that is the idea. So I think after that you can do yourself, but I am still doing, you just tell me. Okay, first make it 0, right hand side make it 0. That is the first rule. Okay. Okay. Then this is less than 0 now. Less than equal to 0. That means this is either one is positive and other one is, other one you cannot write equal to 0. You can just write less than 0. And then you have to solve here all these things. Okay. Okay, now you will solve from here now. Less than -1 and less than 1/3. So our final answer will be less than -1 only. Here x greater than 1/3 greater than -1. Final answer will be 1/3 to infinity. This is and. Okay, now you will do at home now. So okay, you do at home after this. Right? So you just note down the first steps up to this and just raise your hand. If you are done, then we can do at home. Please raise your hand. You have completed this also. This exemplar problem, NCERT exemplar problem. Okay. Now new question, new topic. Okay. So another topic in NCERT, sorry, RD Sharma. So another theorem is given. If mod of x, you know what is mod now? Is less than mod means if you take mod of -5, answer will be 5. If you take mod of 5 also, answer will be 5. Okay. If you take mod of -5, answer will be 5. If you take mod of 5 also, answer will be 5. So if someone is saying that mod of x is less than a, what it means? If mod of x is less than a means, so we have to, what is the final answer for this is that x is, mod of x is less than a, you think about it, okay? Like just I give you one example, maybe some x values. What are the mod of x is less than a means what? Suppose a is 5, suppose we are writing like this. Mod of x is less than 5. Now you yourself think what x can be on the number line. Maybe x will be, or maybe, okay, I put like this way, less than equal to 5. So X will be definitely between -5 and +5. Do you agree? That X will be between -5 to +5. Why I'm telling? You are agreeing? Suppose X is, huh? If suppose if you put -6 here, na, it won't satisfy. So it implies that X is actually greater than equal to -a and less than equal to a. If you can, -a means 5, sorry. If you can appreciate or understand this one, then I'm happy. Okay, very happy with that. Okay, so if there is a theorem one, if mod of X is less than a, then it implies that X belongs to -a to +a. And if mod of X is greater than a, that implies that, if you just think on that, mod of X is greater than a means it may be this side or it may be this side. Okay. So it will imply that X belongs to either -infinity to -a union a to infinity, either this or this way. Okay. And even if you can write greater than equal to also, then this brackets alone will change. If you agree and if you understand, you please note it down. Okay. Then you can start the exercise. It's very basic. If you just think on it, you can accept it. Okay. Okay. Some more theorems are given. Theorem 3, but they need not be memorized as per my understanding, because this you can solve like questions. Suppose mod of X minus 3 is given as less than 5. Then this type of question you can solve yourself, thinking this full thing is one single thing. And then directly saying that, and then you can add 3 on both the sides. Is the solution, right? Same thing is given in the theorem form in your R.D. Sharma. And final answer they given. It is up to you. You want to memorize this kind of thing or solve it in exam. I am in the favor of memorizing it. They have given a direct answer for this. Okay, that is up to you. Or they can write also like this. Okay. Similarly, for this and all, they are creating one more theorem. Same thing. And like this, for greater than also similar thing they have developed. But you can do it yourself, right? No need to use this theorem. This and all, right? Up to you, okay? You can use it as a, which is up to you, okay? Whichever you want, how you want to do it. So note it down and just tell me this theorem 3 will be over then. Raise your hand after writing it. Somewhat increase your speed of writing your students. Okay. Screen becomes small. Please zoom out. Is it small now also? Shreya? Oh, oh. Now completed. Now let us go to the exercise, right? One more theorem is there, theorem 4. Now that one is actually, again, we can solve it like a problem. For example, I say you a problem like this. Now how you will solve it? What you will do, you will convert into two questions. It means that mod of x is greater than 2 and at the same time it should be less than 4. Now we'll solve it like a two question. So if you solve it separately, x should be right. So less than now. So you can easily tell it is -4 and +4. Then you will mark it here. Right. Then you will mark this also. Okay. Now what is common between them? If I superimpose this one on that one, here -2 will come. Right. So what is common between them? What I feel common is that this one and this question. Is it? These two questions are common. So final answer is union 2 to 4. Understand or not understand? For that only they have developed one theorem which I will tell you now. Okay, so for this, okay now, getting it? First you note down the solution, then I will tell you the corresponding theorem so that you need not solve this much. And R.D. Sharma has created one theorem for which in school you cannot use it directly. You have to solve only, na? They will not give you marks because it's not an NCERT theorem. Okay, note it and raise your hand, please. Completed everyone? Okay, so what is the shortcut for this is that if suppose, so final answer what we got actually, this one. So instead of this, suppose A is there and instead of this B is there. Okay, so I would write implies that X belongs to minus B minus A union, because this is B minus B, this is minus A, this is A, this is B, union A comma. This is a direct shortcut for solving such problems. Okay, if you can remember. Okay, note it down. This is theorem 4. First part of the theorem 4. There are like 4 conditions are there. I will tell you one by one. Second one, I can write even here also. Just it is greater than equal to instead of greater than. That is very easy now. Just you can convert this into red bracket. Right, note it down and raise your hand. This theorem. Then I tell you the second. So this is the first and this is the second part of the theorem. Now there are 2 more parts that I will tell. Okay. The other parts are very simple to understand. Same thing only actually. Just now we wrote now this one. We wrote the answer as so if it is instead of mod x, it is x minus some value, right? So what we have to do in the shortcut answer, we have to add c in all the things. That's all. That's all you have to do, okay? And again, that same time pass, the equal to is also there. Then included brackets will come. Got it? Okay. Now I think you can do the problems very easy problem. If you use the shortcut, also good. Not use the shortcut, fully solve it. I am more happy for that one. Okay, because why I'm telling, because if you forget the shortcut in exam, what you will do? You have no other option, right? You cannot do anything. But if you know the basic fundamentals, you can always solve any question, new question also. A two-state question also you can solve. Suppose instead of x in exam, they give 2x. Then you will get totally confused here. What to be done? Okay. Then you will try to use the shortcut, modify the shortcut, and it may result in wrong answer also sometimes. So that is the reason I am telling you not to follow the theorems and all. Okay. Just to follow the simple method, natural way of solving the problems. Okay. That is my request. Okay. Further, it is up to you. Okay. Now coming to exercise. If you have noted this one, noted now. Then we are coming to exercise 15.3. Okay. Complete it and raise your hand. Done. Now coming to exercise 15.3, question number 1. Mod of x plus 1 by 3 greater than 8 by 3. Don't use any shortcut. I am not using. I am solving normally. So one more thing, that so x plus 1 by 3 greater than, na? Greater than means either it will be less than minus 8 by 3 or it will be more than plus 8 by 3. Okay. Then you have to solve further. Got it now? Okay. Clear this one? So this clear, raise your hand. Then you can also solve some questions. I don't have any problem. Just trying to make you comfortable for after solving one or two problem. You can also solve. Question number 2 also you can see. Less than means always. It means 4 minus x is it is greater than minus 2 and less than 2. You can add 4 on both the sides. You can multiply with minus sign, so inequality will change. X is greater than minus 6 and less than minus 2. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Here, right? Okay. Note it and raise your hand. This also. Right. Now you see the many questions. I think you can try yourself. I will give you question number 3, 4, and some special questions I will solve, which are totally different. Okay. What about this fourth question? Looks to be new one. Here you can apply the fraction concept also. Okay. Like either both should be positive or both should be negative. But the negative thing is not possible now. Why? Because this can never happen, right? It's not possible that mod of x minus 2 is less than 0 because mod is always positive one. The inside number can be negative or positive. This number. Which number? This thing. But mod of that thing cannot be negative. So this possibility is totally ruled out. Means x is totally null set for this. Okay, it's not available, this possibility. So only we have to concentrate here only, right? So we can solve this one. First equation, we have to solve separately. That means direct and writing the direct answer. And for this one, second one, x greater than 2. Now we can combine both and is there, na? Minus infinity to minus 2, 2 to infinity, and greater than 2. So greater than 2 means this one. So what is the common? Common is only this one. The final answer is 2 to infinity. It's only this one will satisfy the given equation. Okay, getting it or not? Think about it. Yeah, you can yourself try. That will be better, I think. Just use note down this one and try some question yourself also. Note it and raise your hand. Any doubt also, you ask. Okay.
Getting it, all of you? Are you feeling comfortable or not in these questions? Hmm? These are not comfortable questions. These are difficult things here. Okay, really, I'm telling. I really, I tell you the fact, the very, very difficult things in your entire book. This is the, I feel this is the difficult chapter, one of the most difficult chapters. Okay, after trigonometry and all, this is also one of the difficult chapters. So now you see that the fifth one, fifth question also. So what I am telling you is, I am congratulating you. If you are doing these questions, means you are very well fit for this subject and all the things, subsequent things. Okay. So because this involves somewhat logic, reasoning, somewhat thinking process of plus, minus, concepts, mod, so many things, greater than, less than, and okay. So definitely it is not easy. Okay. Now 1 upon mod x minus 3 is less than 1 by 2. So any fraction question, I told you one rule that you should make right hand side 0. Is it? So that is one thing we should do first. And then we can make it like this. Because fractions we cannot handle until we make right hand side 0. Is it? We cannot handle the fractions until we make the RHS as 0. That is what I understood. Okay. And now I think you can handle after this. That means either numerator should be positive and denominator should be negative, or numerator should be negative and denominator should be positive. All options. Oh, no, from this year onwards, it will become more and more complicated, right? So this one we have to do now after this. Let me write the final things. Mod x is less than 5. Mod x is less than 3, right? Less than 5, less than 3. Here mod x is greater than 5 and mod x is greater than 3. Now we have to solve these two, and is there, and is there, here or is there. What is the common thing in this two and common thing in that two? We have to solve it. Okay. So where to solve that? Shall I do it here? Let me do it there. I will just write the number line thing for this one. It is between -5 to +5. This one I will do with a green color for this one. Less than 3. So -3 to +3. Understand? So the common I will do with a green color, which is common between the -5 to +5 and -3. So common is -3 to +3 actually. Understand? And let me do it this another one. Greater than 5. Greater than 5 means greater than 5 or less than -5 actually. It's greater than 3 means greater than 3 and less than -3. Agree? Now, what is common? Common is actually this one, 5 to. So basically here we are telling it is between -3 to +3, or we are telling it should be -infinity to -5 union 5 to infinity. Right? Anyway, this is also our union only. The final answer is belongs to either -3 to +3, union -infinity to -5, union 5 to infinity. This should be our final answer. That is what is given in book also. Okay. Only one thing we have not followed from the book is the question we have altered. In the question, this was less than equal to actually. So if I change everything everywhere, here also it will come like that, here also it will come. But in this one, this will be correct because, sorry, this will be equal, greater than equal, but this will be less than only. Cannot be, denominator cannot be. This will become like that. In that case, this will become equal to, this will also become like this. In that case, this will be included bracket, this is also included bracket, but I think so. And right now, so this should be included and this should be included. That much only change is there as per the question book answer. Okay, got it or not? Note it down, please. Note it here. It is, I think, one of the most difficult question in the book. Okay, see that whether you are understanding. Peace of mind, cool mind, you can understand. Okay, after completing, you raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Then similarly, one question number 11 also somewhat different type of question. Question number 11. Mod of x plus 1 plus mod x is greater than 3. Now, here there are two modulus. So, we are not able to bifurcate. Okay. So, what we have to do is, we have to observe that where these values are assuming 0. Means, if you equate x plus 1 to 0, x will become x is equal to minus 1. That means in the number line, you can have, these are called critical points. Okay, this is called critical point. Critical point where x plus 1 is going to change the value. With less than minus 1, it will have different value. More than minus 1, it will have different value. Or no need to go in depth. Just you can understand the procedure. Okay. X equal to 0 is another critical point. Okay. And here, just to show it on the number line. So basically, you have three cases. Case 1, case by case, you have to solve. Minus when x belongs, assume that the range, for this range, we have to solve separately. The question for this range, we have to solve the question separately. Then we will take the union actually. And for this case, we have to solve the question separately. And then we have to take the union for each cases. Okay, got it? So first case, if you see between minus infinity to minus 1, that means then x is less than minus 1, that means this number. So you know what? That what we can say, that between minus infinity to minus, I'll give you an example. For example, minus 2, x is equal to minus 2. If I put minus 2 in the first bracket, first one, minus 2 plus 1 is what? Minus a negative number. That means that the x plus 1 totally, it's a negative number, right? When x is less than this one. That means mod x plus 1 can be written as minus of x plus 1. Why? Because x plus 1 itself is negative. Another negative is required to make it positive, right? So we will write mod of x plus 1 as negative number whenever this is between this range. In this range. But minus 1 to 0, this number, this is also will be negative only, right? Minus x, because again, if you put a negative 5, then you have to put one more negative to make it plus 5. So we have to write minus x here and plus greater than 3. Now we have to solve this equation. Minus 2x greater than 4, right? X is greater than minus 2. X belongs to minus 2 infinity. First for this case. Now let us take case number 2. When x is between minus 1 to 0. When x is between minus 1 to 0. At that time, when x is greater than minus 1, obviously that if this bracket you talk about, if x is greater than minus 1 means minus 0.5 or something, this will be positive only. So we have to write this bracket as positive. But when it's more than minus 1, less than 0, then this will be negative bracket. So we have to write minus x, right? Then greater than 3. Now this is not giving any answer because x minus x is going. 1 is coming greater than 3, which is not true. False. That means this case does not exist at all. That means there is no value of x which is between minus 1 to 0, right? Okay. In this range also, which value is getting satisfied? Only this much is getting satisfied. Between minus infinity to minus 1 also, what is the final answer? Minus 2 to infinity. Okay, in that also you have to just think now. Already you are telling x is greater than minus infinity to minus 1. In that also you are telling the answer is minus 2 to infinity. That means the final answer is what? Minus 2 to minus 1 only, right? So it means this also implies that x belongs to what? Minus 2 to minus 1 only. Okay. Here nothing is there. Third case, if you see 0 to infinity, or 0 to infinity, you have to see. Okay. 0 to infinity. For x belongs to 0 to infinity, that means right side, what is the answer that you see? 0 to infinity, now everything will be positive. X plus 1 will be positive, x will be positive greater than 3. So 2x is greater than 2, x is greater than 1. That means x is more than 1. Already you have taken the case what? 0 to infinity means the final answer is what? 1 to infinity. Okay. Union. 1 to infinity union. And this case also, right? This case again we'll check case 1. Minus you have taken minus x plus 1. Minus x you have taken greater than 3. Minus 2x is greater than 4. X is greater than minus 2. So minus 2 to minus 1. So 1 minute, I just match the answer with the book. What is the answer given there? 1 to infinity is matching, but first one, minus infinity to minus 2, they are telling, which is not correct, right? We have done one mistake, no? Mistake we have done. Here, we have changed the inequality, right? We have changed the minus sign, no? We should change the inequality here, okay? Less than minus 2, okay now? Agreed now? So here, we should change it here, okay? X is belongs to minus infinity to minus 2. So final answer is this union is the final answer. Clear? Just note it down. Just note it the method. Then whatever your doubts, you can ask me one by one. Then we can discuss. Or we can do one more problem, similar problem, so you will understand there. Okay. Note it, please. Really, you are all understanding completed. Completed this one. Completed now, you raise your hand. Okay. Okay, so this exercise I will give you as homework. Exercise 15.3. So please solve it, including all the examples. Also try everything. And this is the last and the peak of the chapter. Difficult part of the chapter. You just complete it if you are able to do it with any question on linear inequality in any competition exam or any school exam anywhere. Definitely you'll be able to attempt it. Okay, if you practice all these questions properly. Okay, so please do it and submit your homework next class. Okay, you have 2 days time, complete it totally, fully finish it. Okay, see all the examples also. Solve your own way. Don't see the solution and all. Okay, if you're having some doubt, small here and there, you can see it. Doing some mistake or final answer is not coming. Otherwise, please solve it yourself with your own method. Okay. I'll share the recording of the class also. You can go through the my whatever I have explained in the class. Okay. Fine. Okay then. Bye.